Hello everyone, Jet here, and welcome back to my Total War playthrough, Thrones of Britannia Total War playthrough, as Mierce, or Mercia, guys, where we have just finished dealing with our rebellion. Unfortunately, North Liwtune have massively expanded. We've got a little pop-up here in Eoferwic, or York as it is now known, which we're going to have to deal with shortly. And we're fighting down here, pushing out the Viking Sea Kings down here, guys. And once we've dealt with them, we're gonna smash East Anglia, and deal with them to recapture some of these Saxon heartlands down here. And pretty much Britain is fairly Saxon again at this point. Once we've done that, guys, obviously we're going to work out where to go next. Possibly consolidate Wales. But no, I want to... At some point, we're going to have to go to war with North Liwtune up here. Anyway, let's jump into this, guys. Because we are currently down here. Ooh, we are a bit skint. Oh! Of course, I've currently got the beta on, so some of these things are going to be costing me more money. So I need to pay a little attention. So I've got some of the beta... There's a beta patch out at the moment, guys. So there's been a few changes, so I'm going to be using a bit more food, and I'm going to be using a bit more income, I think. I don't quite know what these changes are. I probably shouldn't have turned it on, but it's always good. So you see, as I push these up, some of these buildings are now costing me a lot more food, which is going to make it harder to have quite as large armies at the end. That said, that more than covers that.
All forces in good order.
You can be disbanded at the moment just to save a bit of income.
The men have trained for this.
Yeah, they're heading up there to head to Eoferwic, so... We've got a few turns before we start having money issues, guys, but I need to pay attention to that, so... You know, we'll keep attention on that, but... I don't need to worry too much for the time being. Okay, they are sallying a fourth here. That's not a good idea for them, but they were going to lose that city anyway. So I've not thought an enemy sallying fourth. I don't know if it's just going to be on a plain. Yeah, it's just on an open plain here. Looks like we've got a hill at one side, but it's a nice open battlefield from the looks of it. We'll see what it looks like there. And I mean, we massively outclassed them, guys. We've got lots of really good swords, whereas they've only got a few. They've got spears, basic spears. So this isn't going to be an issue at all, guys. The Battle of Exanceaster, or Exeter as it is in the real world. Well, I mean, this is the real world. You know what I mean. Let's chuck some spears on either side. Nice, simple guys here. We're just going to do a big line. They are going to have to come to us. I'll leave my... You guys can go over this side. My archers can go behind. Make sure these guys are off skirmish.
Your light melee infantry are useful for flanking the enemy, attacking their missile infantry, or mounting an...
Let's group. And lock our formation, and let's just turn into them a bit. Yeah, it's double time to position.
Get them before they get us.
Okay, all their cav is on that side, from the looks of it.
Lose formation. Making ready.
I'm just going to close up our formation a little bit, because there's no need for us to be so... Right, these guys are going to move out this way. So they're going to try and smash this flank, which is quite a good tactic, actually, because they're going to hit my...
Battle awaits us.
shield wall. You guys can turn in. Where is
Our
their
hidden units have been
cavalry?
discovered.
You guys get yourselves behind. You guys can start running up behind. It's fine, watch them hit our shield castle here. It doesn't really help us, guys, unfortunately, but it looks cool, which is one of the most important things. Here we go. You guys can slam into the back of them. You guys can push forwards. You can hammer into them. You guys can move forwards. I'm sure I took those guys out of Shield Castle. You guys can pull up there. Slam into them. Come on, my cav needs to actually break out of there. It's getting hurt. They can smack into that unit of archers. We're crumbling them here nicely.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Nice. You guys can keep chasing. We need to send some support over this way. These guys are just going to get in behind here and do the same. My general, my king's going to just charge straight in to offer some support. You guys are going to head that way. Just angle yourselves in that way. We're nicely chasing things off here. You guys can slam into the back again. There you go, we've completely surrounded these guys here. And I mean, these are just levy spears. That unit's probably our biggest worry, the retinue spit swords here, but they're all breaking now. These guys aren't going to last long. You can see they're already breaking. We're trying to break out from my guys, and my guys are just cutting them to pieces now.
General.
Oh wow, they've got some people behind us. Let's get my archers out of that. You guys can stay on there. You guys can fold back onto these guys. You guys can try and break. Get my archers out of there. And they're gone. And these guys are about to break as well. My entire battle line against those axe-free men. They're not even gonna get into combat. Oh, why did my cavalry stop just in front of them? What? Actually, that's quite good, because in real life, cavalry won't charge a line. In real life, cavalry, if you make a shield wall or you make a line of troops, cavalry will not actually charge that line because the horses will stop. I mean, if you blinker them, they will. But no, horses don't like charging solid lines. So, nice, solid battle there for us, guys. You know, very few losses by us. Let's take on troops, and Exanceaster will be ours next turn. That's an easy also now. Nice coastal settlement here. I could liberate, but no. I forget this is, anyway, we're occupying. I don't want to liberate people.
Endeavors are rewarded.
So yeah, we need to control a few places down here for the short kingdom victory. We've already got there. Long kingdom's obviously a lot. We're heading towards some of these conquest victories though, which is nice. If we have any missions, conquer Snottingham and Northampton, vassalize or eliminate West Sex. Siaks. We're gonna be going on to that, but just not right now.
And then we will talk.
Ah, why won't they become my allies? You know, obviously they should.
We await your commands. Do not falter. We can take them. Quite so. Without fail.
Nice, easy push here, guys. We're gonna have to get rid of him. See, these changes are making me spend a lot more income, which is good actually, to an extent. However, the changes weren't quite expected. So I probably need to lose a few troops. That sorts of food.
The men have trained for this. All forces in good order.
How much are these guys costing per unit? 106. Let's get rid of him, so we're not at least not making our army too small, and this army's going to stay stronger. That will certainly make, so long as the AI is suffering in the same way, that will certainly make things trickier. Okay, so it looks like, yeah, East Anglia is at war with Wessex. So Wessex may well fall to them, which again, I'm not that fussed about, because I'm going to be taking all that territory next.
We will stay the course. Ready for battle. We are the coming power. No. We will do our utmost.
Totans, that's Totness.
By the numbers.
Oh, we can level up. Let's do champion to up my unit, up my command. I'm going to take this town. We'll deal with them next turn.
Yes. Quite so. All forces in good order. We await your commands. Get marching, men.
Once we've taken Eoferwic,
we are ready.
Yeah, next turn we're going to go to war with them. Once we've taken Eoferwic, we'll reduce this army a bit more, because I don't need this. I do need a good army up there, but I don't want too big an army. Basically, a lot of my buildings now, how it's changed, how this patch works, guys, is a lot of my buildings cost more. Basically, it's a balance change. A lot of the high-end buildings cost more food, which obviously makes things a bit more interesting. Okay, we are under siege. How dare they? Oh. So yeah, giving ourselves better weapons and armour. I can't quite see it because it's silver. It's hiding from me, guys.
My warriors are steadfast and true.
Oh wow, that's easy. Against the king there. He's dead. Especially now we're all extra armoured.
We will stay the course. We are the coming power.
We will do our utmost. So be it.
Biscuit, my income is going up now very nicely.
Men are ready
Right.
to serve. Ready to serve.
Let's declare war with Northumbria. Gunnar, their king, their usurper king, because he's obviously just taken here by going to war by rebelling. They've got a reasonable garrison, so this isn't going to be a foregone conclusion. That said, I've got plenty of time to siege these guys out.
Leave none alive.
I'm going to keep pushing down into Cornwall, or Cornwall, as it's called these days. I want to try and keep Difflin on my side, but it's tricky because Difflin and Mid won't be friends with each other, but I don't really want to be going to war with either of them. Let's see. Ooh. No. Don't want his influence getting knocked. Oh, we've had a flood. Which we've already fixed.
The men have trained for this. All forces in good order. Onward to victory!
That's not anywhere near as difficult as it's making out. We're just going to smash them. I want to finish this campaign relatively quickly so I can bring my armies back up, guys, so we can array ourselves on the borders of East Anglia and get ready to take them, because they are consolidating at the moment, and if we can push them back, if we can cut into them and take big chunks of their territories, that will benefit us massively, guys. I'm happy to attack in the fog. It does make it look quite cool.
Awaiting orders.
Slightly different setup here. My king is in the centre. My better units are on the edges. Obviously spears on the edges as cavalry catchers, as always. Now this is a nice thing. These guys might be able to get right around without being seen.
Javelins! Eager to fight! Archers! Enemies beware!
Enemies
Your
beware.
light melee infantry are useful for flanking the enemy, attacking their missile infantry.
Okay, we know. Why does he keep telling me the same things? It's a bit annoying. Let's double time it. Let's see what they're doing. Are they going to dig in on this town? If they're going to dig in on this hill, that could actually prove tricky.
There are many ways to give commands to them.
Let's scout them a bit.
Don't show mercy because
Awaiting orders. It shall be.
on that double!
Making ready. Battle awaits us.
What are they doing? So they're using this hill as the edge of their line.
The enemy reveals themselves. Try the horses.
We found our foes! We have discovered the enemy's hidden units.
Oh!
Your steeds. Let battle.
But no, that's perfect. So they're all dug in here for some reason. So that actually works. I don't get that. If it would, they'd set up here, and left some units in here to get around the back of me, that'd have been a good idea. But then it needed to be set up there beforehand. Okay, let's double time to get everybody in position. All they're doing now is forcing themselves to watch me. Now, the slog up this hill could be tricky. But I'm going to try and avoid that if I can. I might get some, you know, give them a bit of an advantage charging down onto me, but...
Making ready. Pound the earth. Pound the earth.
These guys are going to go out to this flank, and my archers are going to sit behind. Okay. I'm quite glad I've got some of my heavier troops, my retinue spears and my royal thanes on here, because they're going to take a heavy attack there, possibly.
Enemies beware. On the double. Pound the earth.
Here they come.
Ready for war. Ready.
Counter charge, get around them. You guys set up along here, get ready for that counter charge. You guys slam into them. You guys keep getting behind.
Our general is under attack.
Turn and face, you guys can spread your line a little bit further, watching that flank. You guys can pull away from those woods and watch that flank. Turn and face them. They're getting hammered. Let's have a horse charge in there, and we've battered them here. My archers are going to go start pinging them there.
They flee before our might.
Okay, you guys can reform. Slam into them. Catch that cav. Here they come, guys. Oh, this is gonna hurt. You guys can move up behind and watch the flank. These guys are doing fine. You can support, you can get behind. Slam into them. You guys need to move up. We're doing nicely here. Let's get my cav out of there. You guys can move up on that flank. I don't want the cav involved in that though. That's working well. Okay, we're kind of stuck there. We're engaged here. You guys keep that slog up the hill, guys. Pushing up this hill is gonna be hard. It's gonna be painful, but we can do it. I say as we break some of their units already.
The battle is turning in our
Straight into that royal bodyguards. This was quite a good tactic on them. Oh wow, they're really high level, guys, because they've got kite shields there. So you can fold around. You guys are still fighting against these axes here. You guys can actually try and break free. Get yourselves up there. So fighting uphill like this is not a great thing for us, guys. Because you see we are suffering from pushing up the hill. My guys are exhausted. Let's get the cav out, which is probably the downside of fighting like this. You guys can get into the side of these. Perfect, let's push up that hill and support. Slam it. No, he's fine. Slam into those spears. You guys can push up here to support. We're still holding well here. My guys are shattered, but we've got pushed up the hill. Yeah, they're also tired, but my guys are exhausted. But we are fighting well. We are winning. It's even, actually. See, that's the benefit they're getting. They do get, from not being exhausted, they get huge benefits, guys. Let's get these guys over to here. Okay, fold into them, please. Where's my cav? Oh wow, we're being engaged by spears. Okay, you guys just get out of there. Hit those axes. You can hit the side, hit them from the rear, and hit them. Oh, I suspect that was some of my cav who broke. We can add some support to this. Oh, my guys are struggling. So actually, much as I took the mick out of them for this hill, guys, they're doing very nicely out of it. Hammer into their archers there. I know I've got cavalry behind us, but I want to deal with these guys. In fact, no. Let's head into the rear of some of these units now. We are beginning to shatter them. That's it. Okay, you can keep chasing them off actually now. Thanes can go after them. Come on, break. There you go, guys. That was a tough fight, actually. Up that hill. I mean, I knew it was going to make it harder, but I didn't quite expect it to be that much harder. Straight down. Form a line here. Get ready to batter them. Oh, they're trying to move out of the way now. No. No, 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 no. Oh, dear.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Okay, you guys flank to the sides. General straight into there. Smashing into their unit with a charge downhill there. And these guys are just going to fold in from the side. And these guys are going to crumble now. They are just getting ripped to pieces here. Completely surrounded by my best units. And they're gone. Whole thing is now just chasing off this last unit of archers. Which is now broken. Nice. That was a good battle, actually. That was an interesting position for them to hold. Because it gave them a good advantage there. I took a lot more losses there than I was expecting. I messed up with one of my cav units. This army has been taking a bit of a beating. It's been... Well, it's not been taking a beating. It's just been constantly in combat, guys. So, you know, it's been pushing and pushing and pushing. Which we don't have much further to push, but it is causing us problems. Well, it's not really problems, but it's wearing us down. Nice.
Let battle commence.
We need to siege there for a few more turns. They can leave, because their ships, that's a port city, so theoretically they could sail out of there, but they're not. So they could have sailed out there and started raiding behind me, which would have probably been their best bet, because they're going to lose the city. And that would have caused me to have to either take it straight away or turn away. Oh, East Angle and Northumbria declare war. Each of them annexes their vassals. Which I suspect means one of them annexed some vassals, because I don't think many of them have vassals. Okay, we've got a few to... We need to distribute some estates again. That'll do. We've still got 3. I'm going to distribute one more. Who's low?
Glory awaits us.
See, I'm worried about North Liwtune. We're going to go there, go for Eoferwic next turn. North Liwtune is getting powerful.
We are the coming power. Not possible. We will stay the course. Ready and eager. awaits us. Agreed.
No, let's hit here.
We can take
I'm a little worried about him. He's potentially going to go behind and raid, but we'll watch where he goes.
my men yearn to prove themselves.
Some of these things are quite expensive, actually. Let's grab that. I want to up my food production a bit. So Eoferwic will fall next turn, which will help because that will make me we control most of that region there. Gives us a good bastion against North Liwtune. North Liwtune are getting a bit too powerful, a bit too big for their boots. I'm gonna take. Yeah, that's what I expected. They're gonna sail around. Bonus for loyalty for now. Right, we're gonna fight this now. We've got 5. I could have autoed it, but I want to fight it. I could have autoed it simply because I'm not really that fussed about the outcome of this battle. I'm probably going to shrink this army down a little bit afterwards, but interesting settlement. We'll have to work out where we're going to attack here. This does not look like a great defensive settlement, but you know, it's an old Roman settlement though. We'll go in the rain because it's going to make their wall equipment not as good. So it's there. So realistically, I want to go in from this side. We're going to hit this chunk of wall.
Making ready, General.
That's everything, which is actually we really want going straight against this wall.
Your general in combat. This loss would be keenly felt amongst his remaining troops. Horsemen, take the fight to them!
Double time as these guys move forwards. Let's move these guys forwards up here to take a bit of a shot. But no, having these, we're less likely to get hit here moving forwards in the rain. Where are all their troops? Because I know we've got more troops. We've got these guys out here, obviously, which I'm not that fussed by.
The enemy approaches.
There you go. We've got lots of troops down there, but if they're not on the wall, they're in danger of letting me get a foothold on this wall before they We're about to all hit at once. We're going to flood this wall, guys. This is going to go really well, actually. You guys can charge straight up as well now. Why do they not defend the walls more?
Swordsman, to battle! Annihilate them! Eager to fight! It shall be!
You guys can move up there. You guys can set up here.
Your will is ours.
These units, this tiny little unit here is going to get eaten. I mean, these are just archers. They're still not even pushing up onto the walls. Wow. And basically, we can get everybody up onto the walls, and once they're completely on the walls, we're just going to form up below. I think we've got enough men on.
Quick march! On the double!
You.
Quick march!
Let's just push down and form up. Reason I'm forming up rather than charging, guys, is my guys will start forming units, which I can then start manoeuvring a bit. You guys are going to sit in front of this gate, because that's going to fall relatively quickly. Straight into them. Straight into them. Let's hammer into these guys for each side. And that's why we were doing it this way, guys. Here comes a big chunk extra. Let's form a shield wall across here to slow them. In fact, we don't need it. Let's just charge. We've got reinforcements now. Ooh, no, you guys can hammer into them. A couple of units can be turned. You can turn to watch our rear. We've completely surrounded them. Oh, let's just charge. There's some support down there. You guys can push on. That barrier makes no sense. Oh, and now our cav can get him. Oh no, not quite yet.
Ready. Enemies beware.
Let's catch that unit. They're dead and they know it. They're just going to get squashed between my forces. What? Who's run? Oh wow, they have oil on the gate. Head to that cap now. Yeah, I just burned my cavalry, guys. Oops! That's nice to know that that actually happens.
We have captured the gates.
Battle awaits us. Quick march.
We've captured here now. We've got a few units out there. The general's over there. My general's going to catch this. Everybody else is going to head back over here to support. In fact, do we catch quicker with more units? We probably do.
Quick march.
Let's just get everybody over here now. They can't catch us. Just double time. And if they head our way. There you go. We now hold it.
On the double. Run, warriors. Quick march. Pound the earth. Run, warriors. On the double.
So what we do is just set all our guys up here. And we'll form a nice solid shield wall there, guys.
Agreed.
So to recapture, they have to get through this solid wall of troops here, guys. My axes are sitting behind. This is their heavy axes, guys. I mean, they are. Wow. There's their king there with his sword. I think we've got this, though, guys.
Battle awaits us.
I can't even see my king in here. Is that him? With a very special helmet. Not long. Here they come to try and break our line. I don't think it's going to work, though. Oh, we've stopped. What? Let's charge. I think we've got this unit. So if he'd been on the wall, a tier 3 unit, he'd have held us for a long time. We'd have taken a lot more damage if we'd had to fight through him. And we are shredding his royal guards there, guys. And he is down. They're trying to recapture the gate. Nice. And Eoferwic, or York, is ours. Now, when we go to the war with North Liwtune, this place is going to come under heavy siege, I suspect. So, we want to make sure this town is set up nicely.
Quite so. We are the coming power.
Drop all them for the time being, just to keep us going, keep a reasonable garrison up there. Plus we'll have the normal garrison in there. Let's up your you use the champion one to buff ourselves up. And we are going to end this one here, guys. So we're doing nicely. We're actually we are definitely powerful. North Liwtune is the only people who are the only guys who really compare to us, and I do need to watch them because they are taking up a big chunk of England now. And Scotland is becoming, so hopefully these guys are going to be in a bit of, are going to be at each other's throat at least a bit. I don't know how comparable they are to me because I've got lots of smaller territories. I think I am more powerful. Anglia is very powerful. These guys are not to be trifled with. I'm going to be taking them on, but they're not as small as you would think because they are. Well, you can see they've got lots of small territories and they're very valuable territories.
By no means.
Did I vassalize these guys?
Let us drink to a beneficial
No.
meeting.
But we did declare friendship with them. I don't want a military alliance with them. Okay, anyway, as I said, guys, we are leaving this one here. So thank you very much for watching. And I do hope you've enjoyed this, guys. As always, please feel free to throw any comments in the comments section. Or jump over to my Discord and say hello there. That is linked in the comments and the description, guys. You can also... there's also links there to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.